All right, so the big news on Wall Street the last couple of weeks is that a major investor named Bill Hwang managed to eviscerate an entire fortune of several billion dollars in only a few days. This caused a lot of losses from major brokerage firms, and the news has kind of been spreading for weeks now. And there's probably going to be some more fallout and job losses and other unforeseen effects. But the weird thing is that of course, people have gotten to the point right away that hey, leverage is not such a great thing, and with a lot of leverage, well, if it works out, it works out. But when it doesn't work out, you tend to blow up really, really quickly. But the crazy thing is why is this not ever triggering a more reaction to all the leverage we have in the U.S. economy in general? So you think about it, we have leverage at the corporate level, very high leverage compared to 30 years ago or 20 years ago. Government leverage is blowing out uncontrollably, and the government's debt we're building debt on the government side at a pace that just absolutely there's nothing in history that compares to what we've done since COVID started. And people are forgetting that leverage was the cause of the financial crisis in 2008. Homeowners, or consumers in general, have been accumulating a lot of debt since the early 80s until finally the system became so unstable because the leverage just was all over in the system that the whole system just collapsed in itself. So it's very curious why people are just not saying to themselves after an incident like the Bill Hwang incident, what are we doing with leverage? Traditionally leverage has not been a good thing, and it's always been viewed as something very suspect and something we don't want to have a lot of. So that's just been a huge pace in the last 30 or 40 years is sort of this acceptance that leverage is something we need to grow and the leverage is something safe. Because the reality is it's always been a sketchy deal. And you think about it, if you take out a loan, if you take out a loan to buy a house, you take out a loan to the government, these are meant to be repaid in the future. So a lot of the future is sort of paid for today. We have to repay the money we borrowed with future growth. So it's kind of an open book, what we've been doing. Okay.